Welcome everybody to Iconic TV Live. I'm your host today for this second to the last show of 2022. My name is Dr. Connie Scavella. I am the founder of the Iconic Entrepreneur Group and Movement, and we are here to help you with one thing. And that one thing is we are going to help you scale your business. We're going to take you from 6 figures all the way over to 7 figures in 1 year or less without the stress, the struggle, and the overwhelm that is so common when you're trying to grow a business. And the reason it's been so hard is because there's such misinformation out there. So I want to talk to you today about your ticket to scale. What if you had the exact ticket, the thing that would get you in the door of knowing how to scale your business without falling for all the other gimmicks and hacks and tactics that people are trying to shove down your throat, right? This is what we're going to talk about. I am going to do something different today. We are having a quiz. I'm going to give you a quiz. You're going to answer these questions and score yourself as we go along. It's going to go really fast, and you're going to know what's your score. What's your scalability score? Do you have the kind of business, the kind of mindset, the kind of heart set to make your business scale in 2023? Or are you going to flatline? Are you just going to do the same old, same old? And my hope is that I can inspire a few of you just to do something different, just to push a little bit more. Not hustle, not grind. I want you to just pull out a little more out of your heart, just to say, I can do this. And we're here for you, but you got to believe in yourself too. You can't just keep holding out your hands and saying, somebody do this for me, give me a cheap webinar or something like that and make me make money on Evergreen without ever showing up. It doesn't work. There's a reason you're still in the same place, because that crap doesn't work, right? Yes, I'm German and Italian, so I'm a little brutally honest, but I want you guys to stop doing the same thing when it comes to 2023. I want you to have a different outlook and a different outcome at the end of 2023. My whole goal is to take you from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less. No more headaches, no more hassle, no more hustle. All right? And so this is what I'm going to do. I want you to join the SOAR to Scale Masterclass. All right? You got to be knocking on the door today. This is the only announcement that I've done. This is it. I've not told anybody about this. All right. So it is pretty private, and all you have to do is write #ticket, and I want you to come. Now, you can go to soartoscale.com too, and you can get registered, and then we'll get you your workbook and all of that. Or you can just be lazy, and that's perfectly fine. I have a great crew here. I have Angie and Sandy and Della and Angie and Tally. They're all here, working here to make sure that you get in on this final event. It's really close to Christmas, I know, but that's the only time we had left. So it's December 20th, and it's at 5 o'clock. This is a masterclass. This is me unloading everything, taking stuff out of our vault and sharing it with you. It's going to be longer. It's not, 30 minutes. This is a 90-minute, because it's everything you need to scale your business in 2023, not holding anything back. All right. So what I want to do is get started. Do you need to come to this event or not? If you don't need to go, don't worry about it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want you to see if this is the right thing for you. Is this something that you need? Okay, so I'm going to ask you, there's 14 questions. Okay, we'll go fast. And there's 14 questions that I'm going to ask you, and you're going to score yourself. Okay, and the numbers will be on the screen, and just add it up in your head, grab some paper, put it on your phone. Okay, and at the end, you're going to give your number, and then we're going to tell you what that number means. If that score will help you as far as scaling your business, or there's no hope for you whatsoever. Okay. So stick with me for about 5 minutes. I'm going to get you these scores. Okay. So let's do the first one. We're going to go really fast. And then at any point, if you want to come to this event, just write #ticket down below, and we will get you a ticket. It is going to be free. I'm not even charging, the normal amount for like a Zoom call or anything like that. And for a 90-minute class, which we would normally charge about $497 for. So it is 100% free. Why? Because you got to do this now. You got to do it before the new year starts. This is the time to get set up. If you're waiting till January, it's too late. All right. So again, it is 100% free. Let's go to the first question. How long have you been in business? That's an easy one. Everybody can answer. Just type it down below. What's your number? Okay. Score yourself 1 point if you've been in business less than 2 years. Give yourself 3 points if you've been in business for 2 to 5 years. And give yourself 5 points if you've been in business 6 or more years. All right? So just start writing up and adding up all these numbers. You either score 1 point, 3 points, or 5 points. Okay? Super easy, right? This is how we're going to go through all the questions. You're either going to score yourself 1, 3, or 5. All right? If you're not even on the radar with a question, you don't even fit any of the 3 answers, then give yourself a big fat 0. Okay? There is no right or wrong score. Okay? All we're doing is trying to figure out, is this going to help you? If you come to this SOAR to Scale Masterclass, is it going to change your world? Is it going to change your business? Is it going to change your mindset? Is it going to change your pocketbook? Okay, that's what we want to find out. It's not for everybody, but it might be for you. All right, so next question. Let's take a look at the next one. How many sales do you close monthly? Less than 2? Give yourself 1 point. If you close 3 to 8 sales or 3 to 8 new clients every month, put 3. And if you do more than 9 sales, or you add more than 9 clients, give yourself 5 points. Okay? So 5 points if you have more than 9 sales. All right? Again, remember, there's nothing right or wrong here. It's just, where are you? This is like a temperature check, okay? That's why we have red light, yellow light, green light, right? We want to see, where are you? Is this a workshop that you should go to? You have a green light, yellow light, or is it a red light? And this isn't going to help you at all, okay? But we'll find out. We have the scores coming up in a second. So number 3, let's look at the next one. Who closes your sales every day? I do, right? If it's you, give yourself 1 point. Is it an inside sales team? You have some people that are hired and they do the closing for you. Then you get 3 points. If you have an outside sales team, give yourself 5 points. All right, so put your score down below. How many points do you have? Do you do your own sales? 1 point. You have a team that helps you, or a person inside that does it? Or do you outsource it? And maybe you have some high ticket closers or something like that. Okay, I'm curious, are you having good luck with those or not? All right. If you ever need some training on that, how to train your salespeople, let us know. We've got so many cool trainings. We have over 200 different resources that we can give you to help you in all kinds of things, whether you need leads or marketing or hiring. Maybe you need to understand how to build your email list, whatever it is. We have hundreds of trainings on this, and our team will be happy to get it. So if you just write like #leads or #training or #team or something like that, we'll follow up with you and we will get you the training that you need to grow your business. All right, so let's go to the next question. Hopefully I can keep up with my sheets here. So we did this one, who closes your sales every day? Am I current? Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is the next one. All right. No, maybe that wasn't the next one. Okay, I'm going to figure it out. So I do want to let you know, all of this is about a free masterclass that we have coming up. Okay? And if you want a free ticket, all you have to do is write #ticket and my team will get it to you. We have a brand new special workbook for it as well, so that you don't have to try and figure it out all by yourself. Everything there is going to help you scale your business. Okay, so let's go to the next one. What's your average offer sales price? Okay, so you might have multiple offers. You might just have one offer that you put out there in the world, or one service or one product. So just tell us what's the price. If it's your main one or the average of it, is it one point worthy and you sell it for under $500, and give yourself 1 point. If you sell it between $500 and $5,000, then give yourself 3 points. And if you sell it for above $5,000, then give yourself 5 points. Okay? So pick the one that is assigned to you. Are you low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket? Just go ahead and pick those again. Did I go too fast there? Okay. Under 500, 1 point. 500 to 5,000, 3 points. Above $5,000, then it's going to be 5 points. Okay? So easy so far. We're almost halfway through. Hang on, because I've got the results coming up in a second. All right. How many people are on your team? So in your business, is it just you? So if it's just you, give yourself 1 point. If you have 2 to 5 people on your team, give yourself 3 points. And remember, you're adding these up as we're going along. So give yourself 3 points if you have 2 to 5 people. If you have 6 to 12 people or more, then give yourself 5 points. Okay? So one of the factors on scaling your business is, are you doing this all by yourself, or do you have some people helping you? And so these numbers are going to tell you whether or not this training, this masterclass that we have coming up next Tuesday at 5 o'clock, if it's worth it for you to show up. Because it's longer than normal, okay? It's 90 minutes. Because we have a lot of content to give you. I like to train you a lot of the what to do's, but this is going to be the how to do it. And all the kind of secrets behind the scene that you need to know in order to soar your business so that you can scale it. And yeah, we're going to talk about simplifying it as well. Okay? So, what do you need to do now if you want to come to this? Number one thing you can do is just write #ticket, okay? First thing you can do is write #ticket. My team will follow up with you and get you tickets for this event. If it's just you, if you want to bring a friend, no problem, or a business partner, let us know how many tickets you need. The tickets are free, but you do have to let us know that you are coming. And you can also text me directly to my phone number, 888-335-0557. And you can say, hey, I just do #ticket, okay? And I will reply back to you via text. Or you can go to soartoscale.com, soartoscale.com, and you can register there on your own. Don't leave now, though. Wait until we're done, because you want to see how you scored, if it's even going to be worth it for you, right? I would not waste your time right in the holidays with a 90-minute training if it wasn't right for you. So I want you to self-score yourself and make sure that you are going to benefit. If you've always wanted to scale your business, this is the time. If you're wondering, can I scale my business? Am I far enough along? Then keep taking this quiz and let's see how we're going to do. Okay? So we only have a few more left. Hang on, just a few more minutes. Okay, what's the size of your email list? Right? Yes, size matters, folks. Okay, so how big is your email list? Is it under 1,500? Then you get 1 point. Every point counts, right? Maybe you have a list between 1,500 and 10,000. Then you're going to get 3 points. Or do you have an email list above 10,000 subscribers to your email list? Then you get 5 points. All right? And let me tell you, email is very, very important. If you're not putting a concentrated effort on building your email list, it's going to be a big problem going forward. All right? Email is like your passive income stream. Think of it that way. I'll tell you more about it in the workshop because it is very important. Okay. So, where are we now? I keep losing my spot. Okay. So, email list, that's important. Here's the next question we've got. And what's your credibility factor, right? There's something that you've probably heard of that you have to, people want to know you, like you, and trust you. And do they, right? So credibility is a big, big deal. We do whole 9-day workshops on this. And if you want to know about how our workshops go, just type #credibility and I will get you on the list for the next one that we have coming up. But right now, let's take a look at what is your rating as far as being credible, being a leader in your space. Give yourself 1 point if you've been interviewed on TV, all right? And I'm talking now. I'm not talking about when you were in high school and you were, on the volleyball team or something and you got interviewed on TV. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about your business, okay? And then if you've written a book, have you written a book? Not an ebook. A book, right? Whether it's on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or Goodreads or something like that. Have you written a book? If you have, give yourself 3 points. If you've always wanted to, write #book. We teach a class called the Distinguished Author Program, and there's only 13 people that are allowed. We're going to do it at the beginning of the year. If you've always wanted to write a book, I would be happy to get you some information on it. I have nothing to sell you on that, but if you do want to know more about it, I can give you some details. So just write #book if you've always wanted to write a book. But if you have written one, you get 3 points. And if you have won awards for your business, maybe you have a Stevie Award, maybe you have an Inc. 500 award or something like that. If you have that, then give yourself 5 points for having won an award in your industry, okay? So TV, book, award. Those are the 3 things, right? 1, 3, and 5 points. All right, we're almost done. Okay, we're getting to the results coming up soon. All right, so how do you manage your mindset? Oh, this is one of my faves. Every Monday we talk about Mindset Monday. If you get our weekly Friday flashbacks, if you don't have that, just write Friday flashback and we'll get you on the list. And it gives you a summary of everything that we've talked about, but we always talk about mindset on Monday. So how do you manage yours? All right, do you do at least affirmations? Maybe have some positive things you tell yourself. Then give yourself at least 1 point for that, okay? Now, do you have a ritualized program? Something that you do every day that makes sure that your mindset is right. Maybe you meditate every day. Maybe you do our 21-day mind mastery program. That's a ritualized program that works phenomenally well. If you have a ritualized program that you do daily, then give yourself 3 points, okay? If you have one but you don't do it, or you do it every time you remember, 2 or 3 times a month, that's not going to count for 3 points, okay? So then, do you have a system and a mentor? Do you have a mind system, something that helps you, as we say, elevate your mind? It's very important, your consciousness, not just mindset, but do you have a system that really takes it to a whole other level? And do you have a mentor that helps you with that? Because having somebody working on your mindset with you is very, very important. Having a mentor or a coach or a consultant, whatever you have, it's huge, okay? So if you do that, like you have a system and a mentor, then give yourself 5 points, all right? So far pretty easy, right? Okay, so as you can see, the questions are all over because what you need to do to scale is very dependent on a number of factors. And a lot of people get a little too myopic and they're just focused on one thing, but it's a lot of things that come together into one core system. And so this is what we're going to talk about. How do you really, really scale? Not just a little bit. Scaling doesn't mean I'm going to make more money. Okay, scaling means you are going to really put an aspect of your business on steroids and it's going to affect everything. Okay, we're going to talk about the distinction between growth and scaling too in our workshop. If you want to come to the workshop, I want to know. Tell me, yes, I want to join the free class. It's 100% free. It is my last free class of the year. And just do #ticket. #ticket. My team will follow up with you. And this is the very first time I'm revealing this. And we've been planning this for a long time. But the date is going to be next Tuesday. And that's December 20th. It's going to start at 5 o'clock, okay? If you cannot make it, but you are registered, I will be happy to get you the replay. And I can only get you the replay for 3 days, okay? So you have 3 days to watch the replay then. Or you can go to soartoscale.com. But hey, keep it easy. Just type right down below. Just type ticket and we will take care of it for you, okay? Now, we have some workbooks that are coming out for this event as well, and so you will get those a couple days before. So you'll have those in a week. And let's keep asking the questions. We're almost done, okay? How much did you earn last month? Now, when I ask people this, they're always, oh yeah, not what I wanted, or they're always giving me long paragraphs to a simple number question. This is a simple number question. It's not that hard. Last month is over. You know exactly how much you earned, okay? So give yourself 1 point if you earned less than $5,000 in November. Okay, maybe your October was a lot better, but we're not talking about October. We're talking about November, last month. How much did you earn? All right. Next, give yourself 3 points if you earned between $5,000 and $25,000. All right. So you're in the $250,000 a year category. If you got up to the 25,000, right? So actually that's 300,000. But so are you somewhere between 5,000 and 25,000? Give yourself 3 points. And if you, in November, if you earned over 25,000, then you get 5 points. All right? Piece of cake. Now, here's the question. Okay, I went really fast. If you're just joining us, you gotta get the replay. Just type #replay and we will get that to you, because there's 14 questions that we're asking to determine if you are scalable. Is your business ready to scale? Are you ready to scale your business? Sometimes the two don't always match, okay? Sometimes you're like, your business is ready, but you're not ready here, okay? Maybe you don't have the belief that you could do it, or maybe you feel like you don't have the team, or maybe you're seeing that the clients are kind of dwindling and the market that you're in is not as hot as it used to be. Or maybe you just don't even know your avatar, your audience that well, and so you don't even know if you could scale it because you don't know who your avatar is, right? Or maybe you don't even like your niche anymore, right? Maybe you were on the business side, but you really want to be on the mindset side, or vice versa. So this is important to understand. Are you able and ready to scale? Okay, so let's figure out, what does the SOAR mean? Okay, so are you ready? Are you not ready? We want to find that out. Okay, so let's take a look at how that would look for you guys. Let me show you the grading system. Okay, so what you should have been doing is adding up all these points. Okay, so it's not an average, it's accumulative. Okay, so here's the score. Here's the grading curve. Okay, all right, so what is your score? All right, if you scored between 1 and 13, and that was your total score, but somewhere between 1 and 13, you're going to need to run and not walk to this workshop. Okay, you need help. You need some serious help to grow your business, and so you definitely want to be there on Tuesday, next Tuesday, right, a week from now. So definitely type #ticket. Now, if you scored between 14 and 36 points, 14 and 36, it's not as desperate, but you definitely want to save the date now. Just mark it in your calendar right now. Just do #ticket, and then we will give you some reminders that it's coming up. Okay, the only way you're going to see this is by being here live or by being registered with #ticket. And if you don't, we're not giving you any replays or anything like that. Okay, so if you scored between 36 and 60, okay, between 36 and 60, you are getting a front row seat, girlfriend, guy friend, okay, because that's great. You've got a lot of the stuff you need, but there's going to be just some little nuances that are going to skyrocket your business. It'll really catapult it. And just by doing some of these little tweaks that we're going to show you, you will be amazed, okay? Now, if you scored 60 or above, I love you. I'm going to invite you to come teach with me, okay? Because you pretty much have it all going on if you scored 60 and above. Now, if you did score 60 and above, then the goal is to really get you to that 7 figures or 8 figures as quickly as possible, okay? Because you got everything set. And guess what? It's a lot faster to go from 6 figures to 7 figures than it is to go from 0 to 6 figures, okay? It's hard doing the 6-figure thing. That's why we teach 7-figure strategies. Most people are teaching you little tactics to get to 6 figures. We teach you big strategies and principles of 7-figure CEOs so that you don't get lost in that 6-figure grind. Okay, and it is a grind. Have you been there, right? How long have you been in business? And we always say, hey, if you've been in business 3 years and you haven't got to 7 figures, then you got something going wrong. Okay, something in your strategy is wrong. So let's take a look at, remember, I really want you to come to this. This is the last masterclass I am doing and the last free one I'm ever going to do. So if you want to join us, do hashtag ticket. Okay, this is your opportunity to knock on the door. Let me in, let me in. You can also go to SOAR2SCALE.com. All right, now let me give you the details, because this is all about getting there and making sure you have a seat. And there will be room for 20 people. So 20 people can come. So please make sure you put hashtag ticket down below, or you get registered at SOAR2SCALE.com. This is going to be a masterclass. It's 90 minutes. So it's not me just talking about stuff. It's actually, this is like, down in the weeds teaching stuff. Okay. When is it? December 20th at 5 p.m. next week. All you have to do is do hashtag ticket, okay? And what are you going to walk away with, okay? This is what everybody wants to know. Why should I go? What's going to happen if I go, right? You're trying to figure out, you got your score. If you didn't get your score, ask for the replay and so you can see the score. But what are the 15 things that you're going to walk away with? What are you going to learn? What are you going to understand so that when January 1 hits, you are ready to go? All right, and don't wait. It's not time to wait until see what's coming out and who's got an event in January. No, it's time to do it right now. Okay, always do your planning and your strategy beforehand. If you need a full strategy day with me, and you want to say, hey, I'll do the masterclass, or maybe you can't get to the masterclass, but you want a strategy session with me prior to the new year, then type VIP day. Okay, type VIP day, and then we can take what we would do and build out your either quarter or year, depending on where you are on the scale level. Okay, so here's what you're going to walk away with when you come to this. Ready? All right, so we're going to set you up next week, okay? We're going to show you how to simplify your business. Most of you have way too many things going on. We're going to simplify it. Then we're going to create systems so that you don't have to do all the work yourself. And then we're going to show you how to scale, right? You got to systemize before you scale. If you don't have any systems in place, there's no way you can scale, all right? A lot of people don't tell you that. So again, write hashtag ticket if you want to go. So the other things that we're going to set you up is we're going to teach you how to be distinguished, because you can't keep swimming in a red ocean. And if you don't know what that means, then you definitely have to come to the class, write hashtag ticket. We're going to disrupt the market and what you do. Chances are, if you've been floundering in the six-figure mark or can't get over it, you've got to disrupt what you're offering. Your offer is no good. We're going to really take that up a notch. And then we're going to make sure that you can dominate your niche. We'll also give you the clarity. This is the biggest thing that we see a lot of times, that people don't have any clarity on what they're doing or who they're marketing to, or how should they do it, or what should they price it at, or how do I get online, how do I not waste time, all that stuff. That clarity, without it, you're not going forward at all. Once you have the clarity, you can focus on clients. We're going to show you how to get them in a really simple way. And then cash flow. Cash flow is so important because people talk about revenue, but guess what? They don't have it continually. They get, a little bit and it goes down, a little bit and it goes down. And if you're on that roller coaster income, that's not it, okay? Those are spikes and peaks and valleys. What you need is, you want to make sure that you have cash flow. So it's always going on, okay? So remember, the thing that you want to do is write hashtag ticket, okay? If you want to come, hashtag ticket. And you can also text me directly. That's my cell, 888-335-0557. It is not a bot. I don't know how to use bots, by the way. I'm not really good at it. So that's me. Just text ticket to that number and I will get back with you. Or you can go to SOAR2SCALE.com, SOAR2SCALE.com, and that will get you access to come in. And remember that we are not letting anyone in that doesn't say hashtag ticket. It's not just a free-for-all. You got to say hashtag ticket, and then we know that you're serious, okay? And make sure your score says that you should be there, okay? So remember, your score is going to be a factor. So those are the 3 ways to get in. What else do you get? We're going to set you up next week for more visibility. If people can't see you, they can't buy from you, right? A big problem right now in the world because there's so much noise out there. We talked about credibility factor. Huge. Most people don't have credibility, so they don't know how to teach it to you. They've never done anything of significance. And so we're going to teach you how to boost your credibility factor and your profitability factor. So it's not just revenue. You got to be profitable. Some people tell you to build these huge, huge teams, and it drains all your money. Or they say, go do thousands and tens of thousands of ads, and it drains all your money. And I know people who make over 7 figures a year, and they don't even bring home 6 figures. Right? Because they're not profitable. And we're all about making sure you're profitable, okay? So what's the next thing that you're going to learn and what we're going to set you up for next week? Next Tuesday at 5, your product. What's your product? What are you offering? What is that offer? Is it any good? Does it have to be switched? Is it tired? Is it old? Is it outdated? How's your pricing? If you're not doing high ticket, then you have to be at this event. All right? If you're afraid of high ticket, you have to be at this event. Just do #ticket, okay? And your positioning. How are you positioned in the marketplace? Because you can have the best product, great pricing, but if you're not positioned in a way that helps your business, forget it. Okay? And again, this is all you have to do. The SOAR to Scale Masterclass. This is the last event of the year. It's happening next Tuesday, December 20th, 5 p.m. First thing, you got to get registered. In order to get registered, you can go to the website or just type #ticket and we will get you set up and you don't have to do anything, okay? Once you're registered, you will get a workbook, all right? I believe Sunday, Monday, your workbook will be in your email. So you're going to check for that. If you didn't get it by Monday, we're going to follow up with you and make sure you got the workbook because you're going to need the workbook for the masterclass. All right. And then last thing, super easy, be live December 20th. Okay. That's all you have to worry about. #ticket and then come back and make sure that you are live with me for the 90-minute masterclass next Tuesday, December 20th. Again, this is the date. Put it in your calendar. Block everything else off. It is 90 minutes, so it'll be 5 to 6:30 Pacific time. For those of you on the East Coast, drink some coffee. We're going to be up a little bit late, but it's going to change your world. It's going to change your 2023. All right. If you've ever been to my workshops or masterclasses or private events, you know we don't hold anything back, and we give you everything. We actually over-deliver, and it's only one day. It's not a 3-day, it's not a 5-day, it's 1 day, a real 1 day event, that's it, and I won't repeat it. So you have to have #ticket to get there. We'll get you the workbook, we'll take care of everything, and that is all I have for you today. So I'm so glad you were here, and I will see you next Tuesday at 5 p.m. in our special masterclass. Again, #ticket down below, and my team will take care of you. See you next week.